Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's gone loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's well positioned here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him.
It's Pelé! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And now a sudden chance to counter. Konate. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And it's Tchouaméni. Neither side yet able to find the net. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Seedorf. That's Vieira. Bullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steaming on goalwards. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bullet! He's done very well to get to that.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Thuram. Pelé, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Bullet. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Ferdinand cuts it out. Bullet. Opts for safety. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Back towards the middle. And it's Nesta. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Vieira. So much time and space here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Thuram. Bellingham. Thuram. And here's Mbappe, driving through the middle. Shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Yamal with the short one. Vietnam given another corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Yamal. And it's Lopez. Look at the space here. Goes down, but nothing given. Seedorf. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram. Chouameni. Half-time getting close now. Closing in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pumas looking to pass their way through, and he has been fouled there. Nesta.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
We are
compensación.
into overtime. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's chosen to go back. Chouameni, Fermin. Nicely worked. Ferdinand. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Pumas Unam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Thuram. Now there's a fine ball. He's come in hard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's in on goal, and the shot! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Vieira. Thuram.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram powering forward here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed... There could be trouble here. Mbappe. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to play it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And it's Lopez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
75 minutes played.
Pumas Unam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's certainly onside here. And he's running through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. Pumas are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's played it back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rummenigge. Shot could charge, surely! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20.
We have got changes here,
Número
from both
6.
sides in fact.
Número 10.
All square again
Número
into the
7.
dying minutes.
Número 8.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only
Chance for a
Número
shot!
24. Número 14. Número 18.
It's out
Número
for a goal kick.
Cambio.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He came in hard, very hard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha ploughing through the middle. He's having a shot! Caught offside that time. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's got away. And it's made its way to him. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's Dembele. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram. Matheus Cunha. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dembele! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pumas, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Tchouaméni simply refused to be outdone there. Dembele. And it's Dembele. Here's Matheus Cunha, driving forward. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Yamal. Vieira. Shoots! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vieira. That is good strength. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Matheus Cunha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tchouaméni. Yamal tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. And a shot! Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Dembele! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely feet. Thinks about the shot. Seedorf. Pele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ferdinand. Nesta. It's Hullet. No outsmarting him this time. Searching pass he's played there.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Lovely bit of skill.
compensación.
Hullet. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's come to nothing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Pumas Unam really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And we are back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Great chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Pumas get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking...
And the shot! On the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pumas couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That is a great pick out. He has found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Yamal. Thuram receives it in a wide position. And this is Dembele. And that is masterful. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Matheus Cunha looking understandably energised after his goal. That's tidy. Could be danger here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Pumas present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Really well taken goal. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Pumazunam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
It's Pele! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20.
We have got changes here,
Número
from both
6.
sides, in fact.
Número 10.
We have ourselves
Número
a
7.
real game here.
Número 8.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Número 18. Número
Vieira,
14.
defending his corner
Número
stubbornly,
15.
stood up very well to his man.
Cambio.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Lopez. Reinders. Now Vermeer! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Pings it across. Fermin is fouled.
Cambio.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lopez. Decent chance! A corner it is then. Desperate defending required here. Rafinha goes short.
Se agregarán 5
Thuram
minutos
gets it
al
away.
tiempo reglamentario.
Traumeri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bale. Oh, important interception. Rafinha. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, easy pickings there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
And it's been given away. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Pumas finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Steamy. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Rummenigge. Great vision. And that's a dangerous... Real chance! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Pumas grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! They've done it! And they're back in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bellingham. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Chouameni. And that is a little undercooked. Fermin. Is there any support? He might not need it. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Very nicely done. Pumas have the chance to go the other way. Pumas are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Maldini. And it's Hullet. Now it's Lopez. Chouameni. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, sweet feet. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 90.
He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This possibly the last play of the half. Over to the left. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Hullet. And we hit half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Maldini. It's Bellingham. Opts for safety. Vieira. Pumas looking to pass their way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super ball. Rummenigge! Oh, it's hit the post. Thuram. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That's good play from him.
And he's gone backward here. Now it's Mbappe.
Look, they've had their chance.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Ferdinand. Seedorf. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's found the way through. Thuram in acres of space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fermin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Mbappe. That's good play. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Vietnam finding their passes. Lovely feet. Maldini. Maldini goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Hullet. Pumas have a free kick. Vieira. Fermin. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thuram. Fermin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. Played into space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fermin. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's Hullet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Pele. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pele puts his foot on the gas. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram looking understandably energised after his goal. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. So what can they make of this? Passing is crisp and sharp, showing good feet. Played out towards the right wing. Pele. Seedorf. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Rummenigge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh no, what a great chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever.
He's given it away. Oh, super ball. And he shoots! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly fit.
He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Koundé. Pumas are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, easy pickings there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maldini. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ferdinand. Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the shot's on here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Firmine deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always...
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Yamal with the short one. Koundé. Konate receives it in a good position here. Leicester. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Pelé. Pumas looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bellingham. Gullit. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Yamal. Bellingham. And it's Gullit. He's a sharp little... Can he finish? And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Gullit. Vieira. And it's Nesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Lopez. Mbappe! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rummenigge. There they go, hunting in packs. Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Rummenigge! He scores! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vieira. Nesta. Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. It's Bellingham. Bellingham. Fermin. So what can they make of this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, nice interception. That pass isn't the best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini. And it's Bellingham. For Nesta. Ferdinand. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Seedorf. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pelé. Pelé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Rummenigge really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 10. Número 7. Número 8.
McTominay.
Entran número 17.
Yeah.
Número 24. Número 14.
Nicely
número
weighted
18.
ball. No, it's come to
Número
nothing.
15. Se está realizando
Bumazunam
un cambio.
can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Sanchez. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bumazunam really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.